Webb was asked why he's qualified to serve in the Senate, and this was his response if you haven't seen it. And as you listen to this, keep in mind that the other Democrats on the stage and the moderators had to keep a perfectly straight face throughout the whole thing. Every loyal Democrat Party voter at home, the people who buy into the party's platform and left-wing ideology, had to do the same thing. They all had to pretend that what they were witnessing was completely normal. In fact, they had to pretend that it was brave and beautiful, the platonic ideal of female expression. So here is Ashley J. Webb, who is definitely not Graham Plattner in drag. Here it is. Watch.
Webb, what qualifications do you have to serve in the U.S. Senate?
Oh, I ran for office several times. Didn't win, but I did run. And then I'm a songwriter, and then I write my own books. And then I suppose my transparency, I wouldn't lie to the people, and I wouldn't deceive the people like we're being deceived right now. Like, we get lied to, smoke and mirrors, like what's going on with ICE. Pretending like these victims did something wrong. Like, that's unacceptable. And I suppose the biggest thing is, like, I'm just an angry citizen now, and if I got elected, I'd be an angry senator, and I think that would probably be their worst nightmare.
So truly a beautiful woman, and by beautiful, I mean he looks a little like a resurrected, zombified John Candy or something, but he got the last part of his statement right. He's a very angry person, as are most of these guys who wear women's clothing. And he would indeed be the worst nightmare of every man, woman, and child in Washington, D.C. if he were elected to serve in the United States Senate. Lovecraft himself could not have conceived a cosmic horror quite like Ashley J. Webb. Given how old most senators are, it's fair to think of this guy as kind of a walking bioweapon. There would be multiple heart attacks on the Senate floor the moment he walked in the door. Maybe that's the plan. I don't know. But Webb did say something interesting in his response, which is that he doesn't want to deceive anyone, which mission accomplished, or almost accomplished, because even if he's not fooling any of us, even those of us who are blind or in a coma, he is clearly deceiving himself to some extent. So already we're not off to a very good start here when it comes to honesty and integrity. It doesn't look like Ashley Webb is serious about his commitment to transparency, to put it mildly. But things somehow get worse when you look at Webb's social media history. And this was reported by the researcher Colin Wright, who says that he found Webb's posts on Reddit, which have now been deleted. So we'll put a few of them up on the screen. You take a look at this guy, and you automatically know his posts on Reddit are going to be pretty bad, but they're even worse than you would expect, even though he is just sort of the average Redditor at the same time. So here's what Webb wrote, according to Wright's reporting. Quote, I have a cycle in which I get monthly cramping, like pain accompanied with bleeding. I ovulate as well. When you don't have the proper hole, it finds one of two exits. My exit connection was made with my colon, because when I get this monthly pain, that is where the blood comes out of. Now, that was probably more information about Ashley Webb than you ever wanted. The fact that he exists at all is more information than you wanted. So the gastrointestinal details of his life are certainly well beyond that threshold of things you want to know. But it's important to understand that this Democrat Senate candidate is, like so many Democrat Senate candidates, including and especially the candidates who've actually been elected, legitimately unwell. And Webb is fully committed to this bid in ways that are truly disturbing and obviously should be disqualifying. The account Reddit Lies, for example, found this post in which Webb pretends to be a 5'6" woman who's 26 years old and only 200 pounds, because even in this guy's wildest fantasies, he's still 70 pounds overweight, which is interesting. And in this fantasy, he also suffers from chronic lower abdominal pain tied to my cycle. And then Webb attached imagery from an actual woman's CT scan. Who knows where he got that, which he passes off as his own. So not to beat the dead horse here, but I mean, this guy's fantasy scenario in his wildest dreams is that he's a short, overweight, 26-year-old woman with a chronic health condition. That's what he wants to be when he grows up.